It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Steven Jackson. Foyle out there with Al Harrington. Then there's Richardson. And it's Davis at the 1 spot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Davis, the pass to Jackson. Harrington, the screen. To the middle. And Harrington throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Butler. Jamison kicks to Butler. Up again. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Richardson. Stolen by Stevenson. Outside Arenas. A three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The three from Davis. Here's Foyle. Haywood with the block. And he's able to get it back. Butler passes to Jamison. Al Harrington grabs the board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. High post shot. The Wizards with another miss. On offense, here are the Warriors. Richardson the pass to Harrington. And Harrington throws it down.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Washington trailing. And so the timeout here taken by Eddie Jordan. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jamison dishes to Butler. At the elbow, Stevenson. And the call will be against Jason Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Jamison. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Butler's got his second bucket.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Davis, and it's Baron Davis with the finish.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Stevenson passes to Jamison. Haywood with a screen on Davis. Arenas kicks to Butler. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Warriors leading. Right side Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here's Jamison. That ball. High speed that time from Stevenson.
And phenomenal work in close. Jamison is just so assertive from that area.
Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Stevenson. Outside Arenas. Haywood with a screen on Jackson. On deep Arenas. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Wizards. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jason Richardson. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Ellis is checked in for Richardson. And Harrington throws it down.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Outside Arenas, inside Haywood, and slam dunk by Haywood.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. Now here is Davis to the inside, and Harrington throws it down.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Harrington's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Arenas against Davis, and a wide open look for Daniels. Haywood, no good. Haywood's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Ellis goes in. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Arenas against Davis. Butler in the corner. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jackson against Daniels. Haywood with the screen on Davis. On deep, Arenas, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson looking it over to the paint. Here's Harrington, and Harrington throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And a wide open look for Arenas. Good on the triple.
Man, you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now here's Davis. 6 points for him. Ellis outside. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 7.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Foyle can't get it to go.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
It's stolen by Davis. And he drives in. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Pass to Daniel. Back to Arenas. Sinks the triple. Arenas has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Wizards.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ellis against Daniels. Pulls up, high post. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Ellis has got 6.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
Oh, Daniels in position. Here's Davis. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Arenas passes to Daniels. And here is Butler. Pass to Jamison. Jamison with the screen for Arenas. And again, Washington with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up, got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Pass to Jamison. Al Harrington grabs the board. Ellis outside. And it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cover to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is the group Don Nelson has on the floor right now. Barnes out there with Michael Petrus. Then it's Josh Powell. Then it's Ellis. And it's Azubuike in at the 2. Daniels with it. He's covered by Azubuike. Here's Blatch. Back to Daniels. Pass to Blatch. Wide open. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Warriors leading by 9. Azubuike with the ball. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Hayes. Still scoreless. There's the pick. In the corner, Daniels. And the 3 off target. Barnes looking around. Powell sets a screen for Barnes. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And the dunk by Powell.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he found an opening he liked that time and took full advantage of what the defense gave him.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Blatch. The drive by Ellis. The kick out to Barnes. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
In the corner, Daniels. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a 3 they can drop on you.
Powell with a screen on Daniels. Ellis, the pass to Azubuike. Here's Barnes. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And so the timeout here taken by Eddie Jordan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Antoine Jamison's checked in for the Wizards. Stevenson comes in for Hayes. Different look here for the Warriors. O'Brien, he's checked in for Powell. Jackson comes in for Michael Petrus. Richardson, he's checked in for Azubuike. And it's Davis in for Monte Ellis. Here is Daniels. He has 5. Outside, Jamison buries it from 3-point range. Jamison's got 5.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
It's Davis with the drive. Barnes.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Jamison. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. to the middle. Second chance effort, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Warriors leading by 8. Outside, Davis. Rebound by Antoine Jamison. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Washington. Pass to Stevenson. Thomas is screen on Richardson. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. It's good. 6 points for him. And the Warriors with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Daniels against Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you can see the respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Antonio Daniels. Wizards trail by 8. Now here's Arenas, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Arenas has got 11 points.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Here's Richardson. Outside for Davis. Barnes sets a screen for Davis. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Washington with it. And here's Arenas. He's got 11. Stevenson outside. Arenas against Davis. Arenas misses. Warriors leading by 6. It's deflected. Butler with the steal. A 3-ball. And there's Gilbert Arenas on the assist from Deshaun Stevenson.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the Hibachi.
Here's Davis. Here he goes. And Davis throws it down hard.
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
Washington with the ball. Stevenson outside. Pass to Jamison. Arenas a screen on Barnes. Jamison. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And the Wizards making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Foyles checked in for O'Brien, and Al Harrington subbed in for Barnes. There's a screen. Davis, the pass to Foyle. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Now here's Thomas, still without a basket. Stevenson kicks it over to Arenas. Thomas sets a screen for Arenas. 6 to shoot over Davis. No good from Arenas. Warriors leading by 7. Richardson gets a wide open look.
Deshaun Stevenson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Stolen by Stevenson.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
On the wing, Arenas. Pass to Jamison. Count it. 7 points for Jamison.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Harrington the screen. In the corner, it's Richardson. Ring shot on the way. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Washington making some changes. Haywood's checked in for Thomas. And Caron Butler is subbed in for Jarvis Hayes. Richardson the pass to Harrington. And Harrington throws it down.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Now Arenas. He's got 14. Stevenson outside. Shot clock at 6. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Richardson. Jackson down low, defended by Butler. Jackson, that's good. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Outside Arenas. Pass to Jamison. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Great vision out to the perimeter. You know the spots on the floor where the release points are. That is beautifully done.
Outside Arenas. Now here's Jamison. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Stolen by Haywood. Richardson against Stevenson. In the corner, it's Arenas. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 16 points for Gilbert Arenas.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Richardson. No scoring in this one. Harrington with a screen on Stevenson. Here's Richardson. Outside for Jackson. Nailed from three-point land. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Warriors. We've got Stevenson. Jamison is out there with Karanda. Then there's Haywood. And it's Arenas in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And he's a shoot-first kind of player. And when Davis is on, well, he keeps after it on offense.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Gilbert Arenas. Davis looking for an opening. Arenas with the defensive effort. And the Wizards with possession. Stevenson drives in. Outside Arenas. But 3. The rebound by Foyle. Foyle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Davis, the pass to Harrington. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Monte Ellis is checked in for Jason Richardson.
Monte Ellis.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. It's Ellis on the wing. He's guarded by Stevenson. Clock is at 3. Haywood with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Stevenson with it. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from 14. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Warriors leading by 8. And stolen by Butler. All alone. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now, here's Stevenson, following the miss by Monte Ellis. Stevenson passes to Butler. Jamison with a screen for Butler. It's deflected, and they get it back. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Haywood. Haywood's gone 50% so far, 2 of 4 shooting. Davis, the pass to Foyle, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Stevenson against Ellis. Stevenson dishes to Butler. Pass to Haywood. Arenas with it. Davis is there. Arenas can't hit. Warriors leading by 6. Jackson passes to Foyle, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Arenas. He's got 18. Haywood gets the bucket. Haywood's got 6.
This is what happens when you fail to put a body on someone. The ball is bound to find them.
Davis dishes to Harrington. Clock up 2 there. And the Warriors lead by 8.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Ellis against Stevenson. Pass to Jamison. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Haywood. The Warriors making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And so Haywood nails both of them. Warriors leading by 6. Now, here's Harrington. 16 points for him. And that one, good.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Stevenson against Richardson. Jamison with a screen on Richardson. Here's Stevenson. The rebound by Foyle. Foyle's got 11 rebounds in the game. Butler with the steal. And here's the fast break. Arenas leading the way. And it's Butler with the jam.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Richardson up top. He's
My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. And here's Stevenson. Pass to Arenas. For Davis. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Arenas.
And Arenas always prepared to strike from anywhere, and that definitely includes the mid-range.
Slammed in by Richardson.
And Richardson's showing you why he's a 2-time slam dunk champion on that one, finishing with authority.
Now Stevenson. Pass to Arenas. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Davis. Outside Jackson. Harrington the screen. Jackson passes to Harrington. And stolen by Butler. Here's Arenas. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just cooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
Daniels is checked in for the Wizards. The Warriors also with a sub. Kelena Azubuike checks in for Baron Davis. Richardson against Butler. Rebound by the Wizards. Jamison's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Haywood. Back to Jamison. And the call. On the shot, it sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
And constantly on the move. Jamison is someone who can put up points in a hurry.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Barnes comes in for Foyle. And it's Ellis in for Kelena Azubuike. And stolen by Arenas. Here's Butler. Harrington with the rebound. Harrington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Washington with the rebound. Here's Daniels. Goes back up. Jamison, no luck. Warriors leading by 3. Kicks it out to Ellis. Fires for 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Boy, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
The Wizards have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The first one falls.
At the line for 2, Antonio Daniels.
Both free throws good from Daniels. And Zoelos will bring it up for Golden State. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Richardson. And there it is for him.
Jason Richardson.
Richardson's got 6 here in this quarter. So it's the Wizards now. 6-point game. Ellis against Arenas. Inside. Here's Thomas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Ellis. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. 1:39 left in the third. Ball's knocked loose. To the inside, Harrington. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Blatch. Banked in off the glass. Blatch has got his second bucket of the night.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Warriors leading by 6. Jackson with the screen. Warriors the rebound. Jackson with the screen. Barnes passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Second shot opportunity, and the basket by Harrington. Harrington's got 22.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Arenas. He's guarded by Ellis. Down low, Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Ellis outside. Here's Harrington. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Josh Powell. Michael Petras is out there with Barnes. And it's Azubuike. And it's Davis in at point. And here we go. Stevenson heading to the hoop. Over Azubuike. No good from the wing.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Thomas a screen. Here's Hayes. Oh, good on the triple. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Davis. Barnes trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Davis.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
6 on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Jamison. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Flushes the mid-ranger. What a shot from Jamison.
Jamison against Barnes. Outside, Davis. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut back down to single digits on a much-needed basket there from Hayes. And it's Davis with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Petras. To the inside. Stolen by Jamison. And here we go, the Wizards fast break and an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Thomas. Different look here for the Warriors. Foyles checked in for Powell. Harrington comes in for Barnes. Jason Richardson is checked in for Michael Petras. And it's Ellis in for Kalena Azubuike. Nice ball movement by Washington. Jamison with a screen for Stevenson. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 9. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Harrington. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Inside. Here's Jamison, and the slam dunk by Jamison.
And with authority, Jamison leaps up for the rim before the defense has a chance to stop him.
Ellis outside with the drive, and that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession, and Washington making a change here. Here's Davis. To the paint. 5 to shoot. Harrington down low. He's covered by Arenas. Harrington can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 7. Butler from outside. The rebound by Foyle. Richardson against Butler. Slammed in by Richardson.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Pass to Blatch. Outside Butler. They set the pick. Outside Arenas. Lets the 3 fly. And it's rebounded by Baron Davis.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Richardson, no luck. So it's the Wizards now. They trail by 9 points. Stevenson outside. Pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Blatch. Stevenson dishes to Arenas. Off target from 3-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Harrington. Makes it off the glass. Harrington's got 12 points here in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Gilbert Arenas. Arenas against Davis. He takes it in. Here's Harrington, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Harrington, quite the role player. A big man with a soft stroke from deep. Prime-time shooter when he gets it going.
And the Wizards making a change here. Jamison's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Jackson's checked in. Arenas against Davis. Arenas passes to Jamison. For 3, the Warriors pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Haywood against Harrington. There's the drive, and Harrington throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Pass to Jamison. On deep, Arenas drills it from outside. Arenas has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Wizards. Warriors leading by 9. Harrington with a screen on Arenas. Davis with it, and it's Jamison picking him up. Richardson against Stevenson. It's tipped. Stolen by Jamison.
And Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
He throw good for Ron Butler.
Ron Butler. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Launches it. That one misses. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Arenas. Haywood with a screen on Davis. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
From about 19, does not go. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Count it!
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
Harrington with a screen on Arenas. Here's the three. Can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Strong move off the glass.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Davis against Arenas. A three-pointer. Good.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Wizards trail by 6. Butler feeling out of it. Jamison inside. Harrington on him. Good!
And this is why Jamison is out here in big moments, because he knows he can come through.
Oh, what a finish!
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And so the timeout here taken by Eddie Jordan. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
All right, Allie, thanks. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Butler.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
The shot misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's the quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Ellis is checked in for the Warriors. Davis fires. Up again. Saves him with the putback.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Shoots the three. That shot, no good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, well, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Al Harrington.